stand together, we'll never fall. We can make a difference.
Well, hi there, and welcome back to another episode of the All Around Growth Podcast. My name is Rob Kaiser, and I am your host. Today is Wednesday, October 12th, 2022. This is episode number 441 of a show where we co-create life together, where you join me with my family on our small farm and homestead as we grow all around. And a show where we talk about the 5 W's and how as we grow the family business here at York Meadow Farm. And speaking of growing the family business, that means farmers market. And since it is Wednesday, we had a farmers market last night up at Tremont, and it was the last farmers market of the year. So we are going to do the final Tremont farmers market episode recap today. It was a good market yesterday. The first sale of the market actually occurred at 3:15 with people just passing through while I was setting up. I don't even think I had my sign up at that time, but I think I had the book out, Wild Fermentation by Sandor Katz, and that caught their eye, and we got to talking, and I don't even know how it came about. I think I had set up the signboard. He read that, the jalapeno cilantro caught his eye, and I was making sales before I had anything set up. But by the time I got finished setting up, it was kind of slow to start. My buddy Yosik showed up, and he hung around, and we chatted for a bit while the market was getting started. Then he left and kind of ran around, did some other things, explored the market. But by the time he got back, people were lined up trying samples, buying product, checking out the sign, scanning Venmo, dropping EBT tokens. And rather than just sit there and watch me work, he got busy making change for people, resupplying product on the table. It was kind of awesome that he was able to not only make it up there for the day, witness the frenzy, but also help me out. So, thanks, man. I appreciate your help. One other cool thing that happened while he was up there was the inquiry of a store director of a new grocery store who is interested in at least interested in discussion about carrying our product. Now, we had a brief conversation, exchanged contact information, and as I was assembling these show notes, I wrote he'd be following up with a phone call to discuss details of what will be required to make this happen. I checked my email briefly this morning after assembling these show notes, and it turns out that I've already received some correspondence from him. So I've got a little bit of homework to do on that, and we will certainly be talking about that more later. But a little cursory research on this new grocery store shows that it is apparently located right in the middle of almost 200 new apartment units and a parking garage with 105 dedicated spots to the grocery store. And this is on the east side of Cleveland, right over by the Cleveland Clinic. And based on my preliminary research and a quick read of several articles about all of this, it appears to be in construction right now and scheduled for completion early next year. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm excited. I'm excited, to say the least. So, the rest of the market remained busy, and even as I broke down my booth, I continued to sell a couple things, beyond 7 o'clock as it was getting dark. The end result of all of this, it was our best market to date at Tremont, and that leaves me feeling very optimistic for 2023. Now afterwards, the market managers treated all of the vendors to a free drink and appetizers at the Lincoln Park Pub in Tremont, just down the street, which was within walking distance of the market. And that was great. It was awesome to connect and network with the other vendors and talk about other market opportunities for the remainder of this year, in addition to everyone just, kind of celebrating the end of the 2022 season and also looking forward to the 2023 season. So after a late night of winding down, after the exciting afternoon and evening, I slept in this morning. I enjoyed some crappy coffee, and I will soon be enjoying a much better cup in the future. And well, I look forward to sharing some exciting details about my coffee adventures with you soon. After a lazy morning, I checked in with Mom and Dad over coffee, and we just talked about the market in general and shared some of the excitement that I'm sharing with you together, and really just jumped in the shower and got to recording this. It's been a nice, relaxing morning after a few long days, and it was nice to just sit down and reflect on the day yesterday, think about where we're going. I'm not actively making a whole lot of product this week. I'm going to be packing and labeling and planning, and then I think probably next week I will be making a solo trip to making a solo produce run like Dad normally does, but I think he's going to be a little preoccupied, and I may be doing the running around and really getting far more involved in operations, which is good, because normally at this time of year we are slowing down production, but with the potential that lies ahead, I don't want to slow down production. I want to continue scaling up, because I think with what I'm learning right now and what transpired last night, I think it would be good to get ahead of the curve with the ferments, keep productivity going, and just keep rolling. So there you have it, guys. That was a quick synopsis of the market last night. Some excitement for what the future has in store. And, if you want to continue the dialogue about everything that went on last night and more, including, some of what will be linked to in the show notes, well, check out the show notes for not only what was discussed today, but also links to all of the social medias where we'll be talking about all of this, especially Telegram, where we are most active. And if you're not on Telegram, well, consider it. You can just search your internet browser for t.me/allaroundgrowth, and that is an easy link to give you access to join the group. And I would encourage you to do so, because it's, we're not just talking about the show, we're talking about everything that everyone else is doing. And quite frankly, it's a fun way to connect with people, and ultimately these connections have led to real life connections, real life friendships that are forming. And guys, I can't encourage this enough. So check out the Telegram group. Like I said, show notes will include links to everything that was discussed earlier. And I'll also include what I read about this new apartment complex. And so you can see what I'm seeing, and so that we can all learn about more of this together. And if you find links with additional information about this, feel free to share them in the group with the rest of us. Again, so we can all learn more together. And, speaking of learning together, I think that for tomorrow's episode, what we're going to do is detail out how I made the dilly beans that I am going to be packing up and sharing at the harvest dinner this Sunday that Cody and Elaine are hosting. And guys, if you want to see what Cody and Elaine are doing, check out Cody's Instagram page. And you can find him at instagram.com/CodyMGray. Give him a little love, show him a little support there, and follow what he's doing. You can find out what's going on here with everything that he's doing up in the market garden and beyond. And yeah, show him some love and show him some support. I'm very excited to connect with everybody at the Harvest Dinner. People I haven't seen in a long time, people that go to different markets. It would be great to regroup and, you know, do something that I haven't done in a few years. I haven't attended these Harvest Dinners in a couple of years for whatever reason. I guess I was just, you know, busy with life and the day job, but this is life. This is the day job. And more so, this is what we should be doing, is getting together with people and communing and sharing meals and sharing food and sharing time and cultivating relationships and just doing the things that we do to live a better life, to grow all around. So with that, guys, stay tuned for tomorrow's episode on dilly beans. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. This is Rob Kaiser, and thank you.
In a world of pain, what can I do? The needs are many and answers are few. People turn away and I wonder why. If I can help somebody, then I want to try. People may think that it's odd that I believe in friendship and love, and truth is always the best way to the world that may seem odd. I'm an odd fellow. I'm an odd fellow. Whoa, whoa. I'm an odd fellow. If we stand together, we'll never fall. We can make a difference and answer the call. We know the times are wasting every day, and we can help somebody along the way. People may think that it's odd that I believe in friendship and love. Truth is always the best way to the world that may seem odd. I'm an odd fellow. You're an